If you're shopping for the Shure MV7X, hoping for studio-quality podcasting and streaming audio, you might want to hold on for a second. I'm about to break down everything you need to know about this mic, why it's great for some, but also where it falls short for many creators on a budget. But here's what surprised me. Despite its glowing 4.6-star Amazon rating and Shure's legendary reputation, the MV7X isn't the dream mic I expected it to be for everyone. In fact, there's a crucial catch that could make you reconsider your choice. So, who exactly is the Shure MV7X for? Well, it's tailored for podcasters, streamers, broadcasters, and vocal artists who have serious recording setups and want a no-nonsense, durable microphone with professional-grade XLR connectivity. But before you click buy, let's deep dive into what makes this mic special and where it might leave you frustrated. Ready to find out why this might not be the right mic for you and what you can do about it? Stick around because midway, I'll reveal a game-changing tip that could save you hundreds on audio gear. The Shure MV7X costs around $199, which places it in that sweet spot between entry-level mics and high-end professional gear. It promises focused voice isolation technology thanks to its dynamic cardioid capsule and integrated shock mount, a design that theoretically eliminates room noise, background chatter, and pesky vibrations, so your voice comes through crystal clear. Shure's got a rich heritage here too. This mic is inspired by their legendary broadcast mics often seen in radio studios. Plus, the solid all-metal construction and adjustable yoke mount mean it's built to last and fits almost any mic stand or boom arm you throw at it. Sounds perfect, right? But here's the first snag. The MV7X is XLR only, so no USB plug-and-play for beginners. That means you need an audio interface or mixer to connect it to your computer or streaming setup. If you're just stepping into the podcasting world, that's an extra cost, sometimes $100 or more, on top of the mic itself. So suddenly, what appeared as a $200 mic can quickly balloon into a $300 plus investment. And if you're hoping for built-in software controls or app-based tuning, forget it. The MV7X keeps it simple and analog. Here's where things get interesting again. The mic's broadcast-inspired design is optimized specifically for spoken word and vocal clarity. Many users report that the voice isolation technology works very well in controlled environments. That means if you have a treated room or a decent sound booth, your voice will shine through with a warm, rich tone that makes you sound professional. However, if your recording space is noisy or untreated, the MV7X won't magically filter out all distractions. The dynamic capsule helps, but don't expect miracles. Sorry, no, transform your laundry room into a pro studio magic here. You might be asking, how does the MV7X compare to its sibling, the Shure MV7? The MV7 features both USB and XLR connectivity, and a built-in digital processor that lets you tweak gain, EQ, compression using Shure's MOTIV software. So for creators who want flexibility, the MV7X's lack of USB and onboard processing can feel a bit like buying a sports car and only being allowed to drive in first gear. However, if you already own a solid mixer or interface and prefer analog control, the XLR-only model might be a better fit to avoid the extra software layer. Here's a little joke for you. Why did the microphone get promoted? Because it had a lot of sound advice. All dad jokes aside, one of the highlights of the MV7X is its rugged build. The all-metal body can take some knocks, which is great if you're moving from studio to live streams or often adjusting your setup mid-session. You'll also appreciate the adjustable yoke mount that lets you tilt and angle the mic exactly how you want, avoiding awkward positioning or having to shout into the wrong end of a device. But let me throw you a curveball. Some users complain the MV7X can sound a bit muddy or dull compared to condenser mics in the same price range. That warmth, can sometimes veer into a muffled tone, especially when recording instruments or singing. If you're specifically after a microphone that makes your vocals sparkle with bright, clear highs, this might not be the one. So if your content is music-heavy, or if you want that pristine studio condenser vibe, an MV7X might leave you wishing for a bit more presence in your recordings. Now, what about setup headaches? Since this mic is made for pros, you can't just plug it into your laptop and expect it to work right away. You'll need to pair it with an audio interface that supplies phantom power. Even though this mic is dynamic, interfaces often provide this: an XLR cable and software to adjust your levels manually. If you're not familiar with audio routing or mixing, the MV7X can feel intimidating compared to simple USB mics. I once saw a reviewer spend 30 minutes trying to figure out why no sound was coming through, only to find out their interface wasn't powered on. Rookie mistakes happen, but if you want plug-and-play convenience, this mic isn't it. Another question to ask: does this mic reduce background noise enough? The answer: yes, but it depends. Its dynamic cardioid capsule is directional, meaning it picks up sound mostly from in front, which helps isolate your voice from surrounding sounds. However, unlike fancy noise gate plugins or software noise suppression, it won't delete noise entirely. Street noise, keyboard clicks, or roommates yelling in the background can still find their way into your recording if you're not careful. Therefore, pairing the MV7X with a good recording environment remains crucial. By now you might be thinking, so what's the twist here? If it has so many pros, why does this video warn don't buy? Well, here's the twist. The MV7X is fantastic if you are a creator already equipped with a professional audio interface and studio environment. But for beginners or intermediate users who want to record directly to their computer without fuss, this mic demands additional gear and a learning curve that can cost both time and money. That $199 price tag is just the tip of the iceberg, and that's the side most Amazon reviews don't discuss openly. Speaking of reviews, the MV7X holds a 4.6-star rating, mostly positive but sprinkled with critiques that echo these points. Users love the build quality and voice isolation, but often mention the lack of USB connectivity and the need for more gear. Here's a fun analogy. It's like buying a fancy sports bike without the helmet, jacket, or gloves. You'll get the speed, but maybe not the safety or comfort if you're unprepared. So if you decide to go with the MV7X, make sure you budget for the entire setup. Okay, quick rehook before we wrap up. Are you a podcaster, a Twitch streamer, or a vocalist serious about professional sound control? The MV7X might fit perfectly if you have a mixer on hand and want reliable, broadcast-grade vocal capture. But if you're starting from scratch, prepare for hidden costs and possible frustration. Now, before I let you go, here's something to lighten the mood. Why don't microphones ever get lost? Because they always stay on point. But seriously, the MV7X's sturdy build and clean sound isolation make it a great investment if you're ready for the setup and price range. Ultimately, the Shure MV7X is a powerful tool crafted for creators who value sound precision, durability, and flexibility in analog audio setups. It shines in broadcast studios, well-treated rooms, and with experienced audio engineers who can make the most of its XLR-only design. For podcasters and streamers eager to bypass the USB mic crowd and enter professional territory, it's a worthy choice, but only if you factor in the total cost of ownership. Here's a final pro tip. If you want all the benefits of the MV7X but need USB and easier software control, check out the Shure MV7 instead. It offers a fantastic balance for semi-pro creators. But if you already own an audio interface and want the legendary Shure quality with zero digital software interference, the MV7X delivers. So, should you buy it? Yes, if you're serious about stepping up your audio game, know your gear, and want a bulletproof microphone made to last. No, If you're a beginner wanting simple, plug-and-play convenience or tight budgets where every dollar counts. Alright, last joke before I sign off. What's a microphone's favorite type of music? Heavy metal. That fits the MV7X's all-metal construction perfectly, right? Thanks for sticking with me. If you want to grab the Shure MV7X for the best price on Amazon, make sure to check the link in the description below. Prices can change fast, and deals pop up all the time. Whether you decide on the MV7X or another model, happy podcasting, streaming, and creating. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more honest reviews that save you money and headaches. Catch you on the next one.